Good morning. My name is Adjoa Brown, and I am from Blue Zones Project. If you're not familiar with us, we are a community-wide well-being initiative of Texas Health Resources. And today's segment is about school garden resources. If you are new to school gardens and you're thinking about getting one started, there are many benefits. Students go out in the garden to learn about science and math and social studies and actually see academic gains in science. It's also a great stress reliever, and we know with the adverse childhood events that all children have been facing in the last few months, they really need that time to be outside and dig around. I've actually had schools that have used their school garden as a reward for good behavior in the cafeteria. They get to go outside and eat in the garden. If you have a school garden and you're just looking for additional resources, you're in the right place because it does take a lot to keep your garden going. The first resource I'd like to share is Bonnie's third grade cabbage program. Bonnie's will give you a plant, a cabbage plant for each third grade student. Just go online and apply. They have discontinued their program for 2020 due to school closures. However, they will restart in 2021. Texas Farm Bureau is another resource I'd like to draw your attention to. They provide video-based and in-person hands-on presentations for students. I've had the pleasure of seeing their presentation for second graders, where each student gets to grow their own plant. This is great for students to know where their food comes from because oftentimes they think it comes from the grocery store. They also provide teacher trainings. Just make sure you go on and check them out. They have things for students of all ages. Slow, excuse me, Slow Food is a new resource to me, but their site seemed like they were very valuable. They have lots of research supporting school gardens. They have a curated book list and a network of school gardens, so they can definitely help with garden program development. So awesome if you're thinking about a school garden or your school garden is new. Kids Gardening is a site that I'm on very often because of their contests and their grants. They also have curricula and books for teachers, and they want to keep the learning going at home. So you will see activities for home and growing guides for how to grow things in your school garden. We don't want to forget our federal resources, and the United States Department of Agriculture through Team Nutrition puts out nutrition and gardening education and curricula. They have curricula all the way from preschool through the secondary grades, so there's something there for everyone. As you can see there, the curriculum that's pictured is for grades 5 through 6, but make sure you check out their website for materials for other grades. They have newsletters and posters, quality posters. I've ordered them for free many times. Of course, if you're listening to this presentation, then you know about Tarrant Area Food Bank and their community garden program. I'll just tell you about some of the ways they've offered to help some of the schools that we've worked with. Um, they have offered trainings to help teachers get their school gardens started. They have a school garden curriculum. They've offered seeds. They make connections to seedlings, and that's where we left off in March. The schools we were working with were just about to pick up seedlings that Tarrant Area Food Bank had alerted them about. And they offer suggestions for local businesses that can give donations. Another community partner that we work closely with is Common Threads. And Common Threads is known for their after-school programming for nutrition and cooking. They provide this free for schools that are at least 50% free and reduced lunch. They also have a garden curriculum, and they provide teacher training. So make sure you check out their website. As you can see pictured there, their trainings and downloads are free for a limited time um, due to the school closures and pandemic. Also, they have a free virtual camp that's going on right now. People can just go on and sign up if their students are on free or reduced lunch. Great camp for cooking and nutrition education. And finally, Blue Zones Project. Yes, we have resources to help you too. So if you are a Blue Zone school, or if your school is working to become Blue Zones Project approved, make sure you reach out to me. You'll see my email address at the end of this presentation. And we always have resources to help you. If there's something you need and we don't have it in the office, we'll do our best to order it for you. You see pictured many of the books that we have, and we try to order books that are in English and Spanish. Um, you see one of my favorites there, Eating the Alphabet by Lois Ellert, a board book for the younger grades, and other board books like We're Going to the Farmer's Market. Um, if you have students that are really into Little Critter, we have A Green Green Garden by Mercer Meyer, and then other books like Ana Cultiva Manzanas, a bilingual Spanish English book, Right This Very Minute, a book about table to farm food and farming, and Plants Feed Me. Also, you may recognize the pictured seed pods and seed packets. If you've ever been to any Blue Zones events out in the community, you may have received some of these. We often give out these herbs. Many times we have the plant slant seed pods. And in stock, we have things like cilantro, rosemary, other herbs. And then in the seed packets, we usually have those every day, and there are things like basil and lettuce. Also pictured, you'll see gloves. We do have some garden work gloves, and we have those in student sizes, as you can see pictured there, but also in adult sizes. So we have a small amount of those. If you would like some, please reach out for those. And one of the things that I always think about with school gardens, yes, you need books and you need curricula, you need volunteers, donations from parents and local organizations, but it also takes money, it takes grants. So we maintain a list of available grants for school gardens and for other Blue Zones related items. So check with us if your school needs a grant to get your school garden going or to maintain it. If your school is in Fort Worth ISD, we'll be happy to contact the grants department on your behalf. And if you are in another school district, we can work directly with your school on the available grants. If you have questions about resources for school gardens, or you like any of the things you saw pictured from Blue Zones Project, please feel free to reach out to me, Adjoa Brown at texashealth.org. That's ADJOA BROWN at texashealth.org. Thank you.